We'll see if that ends up actually being the case, how much
Right.
progress we actually can make.
It just might be one of the most muddled videos we have put out yet. We've been talking a little bit about how important the writing project is to us and other things that are happening in the rest of our lives. And it has us rethinking the role of video. So just, I know this was, talk about muddled.
Yes. So one of the things that we have in our weekly meeting is our stop, start, keep. Is that how we put it? Start, stop, keep segment. And that is a chance for us to look at the things that we've been doing and see, is there anything that we should change? Anything that we have been doing that we want to stop or put a pause on, or anything that we think we should start doing. And that's a chance to just look at, is the process that we are going through right now the most beneficial for reaching our end goal? And what we were doing today is looking at, is the process of having these weekly meetings and creating videos actually the most beneficial for helping us to finish our book?
We've talked about this in the past, and when we looked at it in the past, we concluded, yes, I think this is helpful because having the video drives us to think through things, and thinking through what are we going to talk about helps us drive process on the story. Circumstances change, and that's one of the benefits, I think, to having that regular cadence of asking the question, is this still working for us? What do we want to do differently? And you posed a question during our meeting, a series of questions. Really, it was about, if you had more time, would you be able to dedicate more time to writing? And I realized it's not a limitation of time, it's a limitation of energy. There are so many other things happening right now that need my attention, need my creative thinking, need my energy, that just more time isn't going to be a factor. But what we did realize is that if we were to move our schedule from every week having a meeting where we talk through things to every other week, while the time it saves wouldn't necessarily be a difference, the creative energy that it requires to come together, let's explore, let's talk about things, always having something that we need to talk about. Let's come up with, what is our topic going to be for this week's video? We can apply some of that creative energy to writing, and that is something that I will find more helpful.
And so hopefully as a result of this, even though we are going to be publishing videos half as often, each video should be more than twice as substantial as far as how much progress has gone on between, because not only do we have 2 weeks instead of 1, but we have that extra time and extra energy that's added in there to be able to make some progress on our writing. And we'll see if that ends up actually being the case, how much
Right.
progress we actually can make. But this is a test of figuring out a potential area that cutting back may actually lead to more progress.
And this is one of those areas where, just as human beings, we often have to evaluate the value of consistency and persistence versus the value of pivoting, learning something new and responding to things that we learn. And this is an opportunity to respond to things we learn and to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what's been going on the last couple of weeks. Anything else to add?
Not that I can think of.
And I didn't even think about a question for you to put in the comments, so we'll leave this video without one, I guess. And we will see you in 2 weeks.